Esther 4:14 says, "And who knoweth whether thou art come to the kingdom for such a time as this?" There comes a moment in every person's life when they have to decide, will I allow fear to define me, or will I trust God with my purpose? Esther never imagined she would become a queen. She never knew that the position God had placed her in would one day become the very place where lives would be saved. What looked like favor was actually preparation. What looked like promotion was actually purpose. Maybe you've been asking God, why am I here? Why have I been through so much? Why has my journey been so difficult? What if your greatest pain has been preparing you for your greatest purpose? What if every closed door protected you? What if every tear strengthened you? What if every battle was training you for the assignment God has placed on your life? The enemy wanted Esther to stay silent. Fear whispered, what if you fail? What if they reject you? What if it costs you everything? But faith answered, what if God placed me here for this very moment? How many dreams have been buried because of fear? How many prayers have gone unanswered because we were too afraid to take the first step? How many people are waiting for someone to speak hope into their lives? Maybe that someone is you. Someone needs your testimony. Someone needs your encouragement. Someone needs to hear how God carried you through the darkest season of your life. Don't underestimate what God can do through one surrendered life. You may feel ordinary, but God specializes in using ordinary people to do extraordinary things. Moses had a staff. David had a sling. The little boy had 5 loaves and 2 fish. Esther had courage. What has God placed in your hands? Stop comparing your journey to someone else's. Stop believing you're not enough. God doesn't call you because you're perfect. He calls you because He is. The world doesn't need another copy of someone else. It needs the person God created you to be. So stop hiding. Stop doubting. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. This may be the moment you've been praying for. This may be the door you've been waiting to walk through. This may be the season God has been preparing you for all along. Stand up. Walk by faith. Speak with courage. Love without fear. Trust God's plan. Because one act of obedience can change generations. And years from now, when you look back over your life, you'll realize that every battle, every delay, every tear, and every victory was leading you to this moment. You were never here by accident. You were never forgotten. You were never overlooked. You were placed exactly where you are, for such a time as this. So trust the God who called you. Walk in the purpose He has prepared for you, and never forget. Your story could become the answer to someone else's prayer.